Helene Rose here. I'm coming to you from my bedroom. I have some stories to share about this bed. But first, I must tell you, I brought my youngest to the airport. She is off to college. Yes, I'm done. The nest is empty. This is a huge celebration. So what's next? We're going to have a little cuddle party here on the bed. Who wants to come? No, we're not. Never mind. Just kidding. I'll take one cuddle person. Just one. All right. So anyway, before I tell you more stories about this bed, I want to tell you what God told me. God told me that life is about opening the doors and closing the doors consciously. Opening the doors and closing the doors consciously. God teaches me how to be a creator of my life and walk in faith and walk in trust and embrace my power. I love this. So God says, close your eyes and you see the doors right now. There are some open doors and some closed doors, but right now the doors that I'm closing, there's 3 of them. The first door that I'm closing is the door to public education. I'm saying no thank you to talking about algebra. I'm saying no, well, not saying no, but anyway, I'm closing the door to motherhood. Girls, you're 18 and over. I'm done. You're adults. You don't have to call me, but you could if you want. You do you. You do your life. You got this. I raised you well. I gave you all of me, and now it's time for me to have all of me. Okay, I'm also closing the door to Colorado. I love Colorado, but I'm done with Colorado. I will sincerely miss my friends. I love my friends. Dear friends, I love our coffee dates and chats and let's go out and shoot the shit and talk about men and sex and God and relationships. Now I'm a life coach and you can pay me for that unless you're like in my inner circle. If you're in my inner circle and you hear me too, and it's mutually back and forth, great. The doors that are open, Cinnamon! So the doors that are open, professional speaking. I'd be thrilled to come and speak with your organization about empowerment, about transformation, about relationships, about, depending on the organization, sex. Okay, so those doors are open. The door is open to life coaching, of course, and the door is open to comedy. Oh my God, that's so fun. I'm learning about the punchlines. It's a process. It will become funnier over time. I'm always laughing at myself. Okay. So since I'm leaving Colorado, I must tell you that this whole beautiful condo, it's available furnished for rent. The wonderful thing about this condo is that it's midpoint. It's the midpoint of Boulder and Denver. What does midpoint mean? Jesus fucking Christ. I stopped being an algebra teacher. I'm not talking about math anymore, but if you must know, the midpoint is the middle. Here's a point here. Here's a point here. When you connect them with the straight line, you get to the middle. You can see why I no longer teach algebra, because I would either kill myself or somebody else. Okay, so anyway, the other great thing about this condo is this bed. I have to tell you about this bed. It's a very expensive sleep number adjustable bed. You know, my ex and I bought this bed. We had a regular bed and, we just couldn't get it right. It was like hard, soft, too hard, too soft, too deep. The holes, the sinking, rolling off the bed, can't get in that right spot. Like just a little bit deeper, a little bit harder. It was too soft. I like it really hard and firm. And okay, so anyway, we bought this bed. The nice thing about this bed is that on each side you can adjust how firm it is. I like it firm. I like it hard. I want to have the remote in my hand and adjust it myself. His side is a little soft for my liking. So we got this bed with the hopes that, we could save the marriage by getting the bed. That sounds like a country western song. Save the marriage, ride a cowboy. Now, how does that song go? I don't know. Anyway, we tried the sleep number bed. So it comes with the condo. It could save your relationship or not, but you will be comfy on each side by yourselves. I have to tell you, I totally energetically cleansed this bed with my hands. I did a bed cleansing and it's clear of any other energy except for dog energy. I like my dog in my bed. But anyway, it's king size. It's king size. Extra long. Very firm or soft, depending on the day. Don't get attached to that. Just enjoy the experience of the bed.